basketball, and the Scots are on the air here at Game On Sports. Hello, I'm David Clark, flying a little solo today, but happy to be here. The Scots are really excited about this coming season. Boy, they have really got a tough foe here to open this game against the John Paull II Cardinals, a team that has several Division I recruits in their lineup, and they're going to be a tough matchup for the Scots. It seems like only yesterday we were playing Lancaster for the regional semifinals, and the Scots fallen a little short in that game, and unfortunately for Lancaster, they were unable to continue their state championship run as COVID set in and the tournament was canceled. But I bring that up because Coach Peeler really has strengthened this non-district schedule and has really picked up with some really tough opponents here for this 2020 season and the pre-district play. So that'll be interesting to watch. There'll be some new faces and some familiar faces in the Highland Park lineup this year, and we'll get those going here in just a minute. Of course, with COVID set in, we're going to see a little bit different format here, and the Scots will be I'm trying to see if they're going to do a national anthem or introduce the lineups. They look like they're just going to get the ball and play, so we'll be ready for that, and the Scots season will be ready to tip off here in just a minute. Got some familiar faces on the court for the Scots. 3 returning captains. You can see out there number 21, Worthy Wiles, been a varsity player for the last 4 years. Jack Pease, number 4, another captain, and Mitchell Carew, number 5, also. Luke Hardenberg also in the starting lineup, as is Michael Agnes. So this could be great. Scots control the tip. Jack Pease to Michael Agnes. Again, Worthy, a little back cut by Agnes and a nice finish, and the Scots are on the board as Agnes is able to convert a nice pass from Worthy Wiles. The Cardinals are an extremely talented team, as you will see here, no doubt. Shot there on the wing by number 22 Brown, and it's no good, and the Scots are off and running again. Agnes again kicks out to Hardenberg. He stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Scots turn it over. Cardinals have several D1 commits. They had some signees. Number 13, Manny Obaseki, signed with Texas A&M, and Jalen Tyson, number 20, signed with Texas Tech. 2 outstanding programs, so you can imagine the talent level that's on the floor right here. Another very talented young man is Cameron Corhin, and he's got a lot of offers out there too. Shot no good by number 5, Kendall, and Scots are off and running again. Agnes to the corner with Carew. Cross-court pass stolen. Little Euro step. Number 13, Manny Obaseki makes the basket and is fouled, so he gets a +1, and the Cardinals are on the board and tied up at 2. As I mentioned at the beginning, Coach Peeler has really stepped up the non-district schedule and got some real quality opponents. Should be some great basketball here in November and December. No Scott Classic next week. The first time in, gosh, probably 50 years they haven't had a Scott Classic. And free throw is missed, and they're going to get Worthy Wiles for a foul. And his first little push looked like more of a trip, but unable to come up with it. Corin had the rebound and fell. So the Cardinals will inbound from the corner, and Kendall inbounds to Manny Obaseki. Inside to Corhin, and he will finish, no, unable to finish, and good contest there by Luke Hardenberg. And the Scots are off running. Jack Pease kicks it out to Mitchell Carew. Carew with a 3-point basket. And Mitchell Carew had a great season last year as a junior. Expecting great things out of Mitchell this season. Nick Kendall with a 3 from the corner, and the Cardinals answer. We're tied at 5. Inside to Worthy Wiles. Carew on the wing to Hardenberg. pretty much 4 of these 5 starting Scots all started last year at some time during the season. So a lot of returning experience. Michael Agnes, a real nice move on the baseline by Agnes, and he can't finish, but boy, what a nice cut to the basket. Cardinals on the run. Obaseki to the hoop, and he's contested by Worthy Wiles, but then the big finish by Corin, and the Cardinals lead 7-5. Agnes with a baseline drive, kick out to Worthy Wiles, just short. Agnes again with the rebound to Jack Peace, doing what he does best, taking the ball to the rim. Worthy Wiles unable to finish. Nice follow-up, but unable to convert, and the Cardinals will retain possession. With 5:19 to go, Cardinals lead 7-5 here in the first quarter of the season opening game between the Scots and John Paull II Cardinals. Corin to Obaseki to the wing. Short, nice follow-up. Kendall with the make. And the Cardinals stretch the lead to 4 with a ninth offensive putback. Scott's got to be more aware of where everyone is and get a body on somebody on those offensive glass. A little back cut attempt for Agnes, no good. Mitchell Carew with another 3-ball, no good. And again, big rebound by Corin, and the Cardinals will bring it up, leading by 4. Obaseki, nice little spin move. The left-hander's unable to convert. Rebound by Hardenberg. To Wiles on the wing. Back to Hardenberg, and nice little give and go. And Luke Hardenberg is on the board here for the Scots. Nice take by Kendall again. And he has 7 of the first 11 for the Cardinals. Jack Peace, senior captain, been playing valuable minutes since his sophomore year. Nice little cut there by Hardenberg. Michael unable to get him the ball, a little drive and dish. And a nice slip screen there by Worthy Wiles. Again, unable to finish at the net. There's a lot of size in there for the Cardinals, so it's going to make it a little tougher to finish. There's a tomahawk jam attempt by Corin, and it goes high off the rim, no good. And he gets another chance, and he slams that one home. So Corin with 4 points now on a made dunk and a missed dunk. And so he's able to convert, and Coach Peeler calls a timeout, wanting an offensive charge in that sequence there. And we got 3:34 to play here in the first quarter. The Cardinals have stretched it to 13-7 against Highland Park here in the season opening game. Coach Peeler again having a little bit of a difference of opinion with the officials and here in the opener. But Scots have great thoughts for this year. Again, for the second year in a row, they went to the regional tournament, unable to make that trip to Austin out of that tournament, running into really a talented Lancaster Tiger team. And really felt for the Tigers as they were unable to take that winning the regional finals into Austin and win a state championship. So just tough break, another casualty of COVID. Peace brings it up, gets a little pressure from the Cardinals. They back off now, back to their man defense. Michael Agnes in the starting lineup here tonight. He started in both scrimmages, and again, a little travel there by Worthy Wiles, and the Scots turn it over. Cardinals lead at 13-7, 3:09 to go here in the first. Been competitive. The Scots have been have played well, and Cardinals, season opener for them too, and they've participated in a couple of scrimmages as well. So be a little feeling out process, I think, for both teams, see how it's all going to unfold. Again, Cameron Corin drives inside. Really a tough matchup for the Scots as Corin has 6, and the lead is now 8 at 15-7. Peace inside to Worthy Wiles to Luke Hardenberg. Again, tried to slip that screen. Jack Peace from the outside, unable to convert the 3, and the Cardinals bring it up. Number 22 short. Number 22, Cameron Brown, is short with the 3, and the Scots rebound. Worthy Wiles gets a block, and the basket will count. A nice take to the rim by Worthy, and he is on the board for the first time this afternoon, and with a nice little take to the rim by number 21. We've seen that for 4 years now, and we'll see a lot of it here in his senior season. Again, returning as a captain for the Scots, and really great expectations for Worthy. He kind of represents the size and the inside presence for the Scots this year, as he has before. He knocks down the free throw, and the Scots cut the lead to 5. Number 21 ball's checked in the game, as has number 20, Jalen Tyson has been in, and he misses, but again, hitting the glass, no good again, and Peace with the rebound. Tyson had 2 good looks at it, unable to convert. Jack Peace on the take to the rim, and Jack Peace, who has made a living doing that, is on the board for the first time today with a nice take to the rim. Again, unable to convert is Tyson, and a nice rebound and finish by Trey Mims, and a nice offensive rebound. There's so much length on this Cardinal team. Mims, a 6'5" senior, able to come up with that offensive rebound and put back for the Cardinals, and goes to the line now with a chance to increase the lead with that and one situation. And he does. 18-12 here, minute 39 to play in the first quarter. Mitchell Carew out front for the Scots. Michael Agnes. Had number 11, John McPherson, checking into the game. Kick outside to Carew, and Carew knocks down his second 3-ball of the game, and the Scots are now within 3. Also checking into the game is Colson Messer, and the Scots are showing some of those new faces they have, and Cardinals turn it over. Scots have a chance to cut it to 1 or maybe even tie this thing up. Carew with 2 3-balls already here in the first quarter. Quick 3-ball by Worthy Wiles, no good. Rebound goes to Mims, and the Cardinals are off running. Number 1, Nate Stafford in the game, and they will turn it over again. And the Scots will get it, moving another great defensive stop as an offensive foul is called, and the Scots will get the ball again with a chance to tie with a 3-ball. 18-15. We're inside of a minute with 52 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Back cut, Michael Agnes, and he's able to finish. Nice pass from Worthy Wiles, and Agnes is on the board with his second bucket of the game, and a nice take to the rim on the back cut from Worthy. Here's Tyson out front, little give and go, high ball screen, unable to make it, and a foul underneath. Looks like Mims with the offensive rebound, unable to finish. Elijah Obaseki had a nice little high ball screen and unable to finish, and nice offensive rebound by Mims, who will go to the line with 2. Misses the first one. And number 2, Rhodes Croce, checks into the game for Michael Agnes. And again, some of these young men making their first appearance in a varsity game for the Highland Park Scots, so pretty exciting for them. Mims able to knock down the second one. 20 seconds to go. Let's see if the Scots will hold for 1. 19-17. Scots hanging with a very talented Cardinal team. McPherson. Now coaches called to play. It looks like they're going to run a high ball screen. Again, slip for Worthy Wiles to the corner. It's good, and Rhodes Crowe, welcome to the varsity, and he hits a 3-ball at the end to give the Scots the lead at 20-19 at the end of 1. So a real great comeback by the Scots, hanging in there very, very well against, again, a very talented Cardinal team loaded with Division I prospects, and again, a real test for the Scots here in this season opener. Mitchell Carew leads the scoring in the first quarter with 2 3-balls and 6 points. Michael Egnes has 4. Rhodes Crow with a big 3-pointer there at the end. Hardenberg with 2. Jack Peace with 2. And Worthy Wiles with 3. So the Scots have really spread it around again. Nick Kendall has 7 for the Cardinal, and Cameron Corrin has 6. So again, the talent is going to be really fun to watch here in this opener. And again, the Scots have really got a really fun non-district schedule here for the fans to watch, and going to see some talented teams from the Metroplex here. And again, all the tournaments, UIL canceled all the tournaments, so you're able to pick up some non-district games, and Coach Peeler really stepped it up and got some good opponents really for the Scots to see. So Cardinal will inbound now, down by 1. Manny Obaseki with the ball, throws to Tyson, kicks it outside, and a 3-ball is good by Cameron Brown. So just that quickly, the Cardinals are back out in front, 22-20. Worthy Wiles has played every minute so far. Nice turn in the corner there by McPherson. Kicks out to Crow. Crow drives, and he scores his second bucket of the game, and 5 for the evening, or the afternoon here. And the Scots are hanging in there, tied at 22. That looked like a travel. Yes, it is. Mims called a little shuffle step there in the paint as he was trying to get to the rim. Just underway here in the second quarter. Scots tied at 22. And this has been a good one. McPherson, Mitchell Carew back to Worthy Wiles. Scots running a little bit of weave action. Nice little slip screen by Worthy Wiles, and uses his body well, and he's able to finish, and 2 more for the senior captain. Again, kick out outside, no good by Cameron Brown, and a nice rebound by Crow, and the Scots are running. And again, look, Worthy Wiles from the top of the key, and he knocks down a 3. Worthy's finding the range here a little bit. Scots lead 27-22. 6.5 minutes to play here in the first half of this season opener. Scots trying to trap the ball a little bit. Tyson to Mims. That is Corrin, and he is unable to convert a long 3. The Scots rebound. Crow in the corner. No good by Messer. And the Cardinal, come on. Scots had a nice little look there on a transition 3-ball. Defense has been tough, and ooh, that's let's see how they call that one. They're going to call a charge. Charge on number 20, Jalen Tyson, and that'll be his second. And good defensive play there by the Scots, characterized by great team defense. They're going to give great help side defense. A lot of times you might be able to get by the first defender, and somebody's going to be there to be on the help side every time. You can count on it. Again, Scots run a set play off a dead ball. Jack Peace to the hoop, no good. Follow up by Messer, and it is good. Scots lead 29-22. Obaseki from 3, no good. Rebound Jack Peace. Scots in transition. Look out, he's going to go to the rim. Kicks out. Rhodes. Crow, no good. Rebound Cardinal. Obaseki decides against it. Inside, little grab there by Messer. And the Cardinals will inbound under their own basket. That is the 5th team foul on the Scots here in the first half. Obaseki to inbound for the Cardinals. Down 7, excuse me. And to Tyson. Kicks it outside. And no good again by Cameron Brown. has not found the range from three-point. Does have one, but has misfired again. Again, Jack Pease inside to Coleman Messer. Luke Hardenberg is checked back in the game. Robert Sweet is in the game. Again, Luke Hardenberg, and there's Messer again. Looking inside. Hardenberg with a nice take and a kick out. There's Peace. Scott slow it down and reset. Rhodes Crow over Jack Peace again. Luke Hardenberg. Scott's being very deliberate on offense this possession. They're capable of playing any kind of style. They can do this, and they can play great transition basketball as well. Again, great defense by the Cardinals here. This has been about a minute possession here for the Scots. Inside, Luke Hardenberg unable to finish but draws the foul. Nice pass inside and a real nice cut by Luke to the basket. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Just inside of 4 minutes, Scots lead at 29-22 here in the season opening game at Highlander Fieldhouse. Brand new floor here, which is newsworthy because the other one was probably 50 years old, and really a special situation for the Scots to really get a brand new floor for the first time. So it's really great to see. Hardenberg misses the first, but able to make the second. Entered in that 350 mark, and again, the Scots are leading. Nice take by Tyson, and he scores a nice bucket. And believe it or not, that's the Texas Tech commits first bucket of the afternoon here, and he is now on the board. Jack Peace to Worthy Wiles. To the corner for Sweet, no good. And the Cardinals rebound. Chance to cut into their 6-point deficit. To the corner to Kendall. Brown still can't seem to find the range. Nice offensive rebound by Corhin, and he's able to convert. He's got 8 and a nice offensive rebound. The Cardinals have really hit the offensive glass and had a lot of extra opportunities against the Scots here in the opener. Sweet, unable to get the ball, turns it over, and Worthy Wiles hustling back, unable to stop Jalen Tyson from jamming it home for his second bucket in the last 30 seconds. So, again, just a turnover in transition leads to a score. Worthy unable to convert inside. Rebound by Crow. The Scots reset. Jack Peace on the right wing to Worthy Wiles. Crow inside again. Scott, 3-point shot by Sweet, no good. Cardinals rebound. Scots are pretty much one and done on the glass right now, not able to get a second chance. And number 32, Corin, has been a tough guy on that offensive glass, and he's got 8. The 6'9" junior has been tough to handle for the Scots, a tough matchup. And he will go to the bench here with 2:08 to play in the second quarter. Scots lead 30-28. Kendall to inbound for the Scots to Tyson. Obaseki back to Kendall. Brown. Kendall from long range, no good. Michael Agnes had good position, but right over the top goes Elijah Obaseki with the offensive rebound. Does it again. I think they're going to get him this time. Great position there by Michael Agnes inside, and Elijah Obaseki is called for the foul. His second of the game and 5th team foul against the Cardinals. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Worthy Wiles back cut Michael Agnes. He scored a couple of times on back cuts. Jack Peace, Scots reset. Defensive pressure has really been picked up by the Cardinals. And a little bit of contact inside. Looks like Hardenberg's going to get 2 more free throws. Get a nice take. Cardinals may have thought a little travel there. Coach Dan Lee and the Cardinals in their season opener as well. Hardenberg misses the first. Scott's basically with their starting unit back on the floor here to end the first half. Hardenberg makes the second, and he has 4. Cardinals come down inside. Again, it's Tyson, spin move, little contact there. And the Scots will be called for their 7th foul. And it's going to be Michael Agnes, and it'll be a 1-and-1 situation for from here on out. And Tyson's able to hit the first, and he's going to get the second. He's got 5, make it 6 for the Texas Tech commit, the 6'7" senior. Again, now they got Jack Pease trapped, knocked the ball out of bounds. Jack Pease was caught in the corner, and now the Scots got to reset. They were kind of caught by surprise, a little backcourt pressure for the Cardinals. First time tonight, to this afternoon, we have seen that. So Scots work on press. Michael Agnes with the catch. He's got Luke Hardenberg all alone. He takes it to the rim and scores. Looked like a lot of contact there too, but Hardenberg's able to finish. Scots lead 33-30. Tyson cut off there by good defense from Mitchell Carew. Kick outside, little shuffle step there by Nate Stafford, and the Cardinals turn it over. 1:11 to play in the first half, 33-30. Scots, they played quite well, and it's getting a little bit more intensity on the defensive part of the Cardinals here as they really have stepped up the pressure. Michael Agnes to Mitchell Carew. Coach Lee trying to get that defensive pressure to be a little more active here. Scots have the ball inside of a minute. Back cut, Mitchell Carew from Luke Hardenberg. Scots have done that forever. 8 for Carew. Scots lead is 5, 35-30. Tyson, nice little crossover, and he is able to finish inside the paint. Nice little take by the Texas Tech commit, Jalen Tyson. Scots lead by 3, 25, inside of 25 to play here in the first half. Let's see if they hold it for the last one. Jack Pease to Mitchell Carew. He's got the baseline. He kicks it out. Jack thinks better of it at the long 3. Worthy Wiles to Mitchell Carew. He gets back on his three-point line. Worthy Wiles with the offensive rebound, ball stripped away, and a traveling call on the Cardinals. And the Scots will get the last chance at 2.4 seconds to play here in the first half. Scots will inbound. Jack Pease inside to Worthy Wiles, and he is surrounded by Elijah Obaseki. And that will be the 7th foul on the Cardinals, and Worthy Wiles will go to the line with a 1-and-1 situation.
Worthy Wiles at the line for the Scots.
And he knocks down the first one and will earn the bonus. Worthy with 9 points here in the first half. Make it 10 as he knocks down both free throws. So we'll take it to halftime with the Scots leading 37-32, and a kind of a mild surprise. Of course, with openers, you really don't know what to expect from both teams as they're playing the premier game here, and a great job by the Scots here in the first half. We'll be back with you for the second half of action here in about 9 minutes. Welcome back to Highland Park Scott Varsity Basketball for Game On Sports production here. And again, the Scots have played a great first half in their season opening game here at Highlander Fieldhouse against the very talented John Paull II Cardinals. And the Scots lead it 37-32 here as we begin play in the second half. Leading the way for the Scots has been senior captain Worthy Wiles with 10, followed by senior captain Mitchell Carew with 8. The Scots have really played well on both ends of the floor and have really against a very, very talented Cardinal team. So we'll see how this second half plays out. The Scots will inbound with the starting lineup back on the court for the Scots: Peace, Carew, Wiles, Hardenberg, and Agnes. Mitchell Carew in the corner. Scott's got a little more deliberate there at the end of the second half. We'll see if they continue pushing the ball. It looks like a little zone action from the Cardinals here. Again, a kick out, Jack Peace from three-point range, no good. Luke Hardenberg with an offensive rebound. Scots still maintain possession. They didn't get many offensive looks, offensive rebounds in the first half. Again, a deliberate possession. Worthy Wiles to the rim. He is rejected by Corhin, and who has been very active inside for the Cardinals. And there he's finishing with a bucket. Cameron Corhin getting lots of Division I offers, and he has put the Cardinals on the board here to start the second half. Again, a little half-court pressure from the Cardinals. Worthy Wiles, again inside, ball fake, no good. Tried to dish inside to Hardenberg. Scots turn it over. Cardinals on the run here. Cross court, Obaseki, little shake and bake move, mid-range shot. Obaseki's scores here his first bucket of the second half. He now has 4. The A&M commit starting to feel it a little bit here. Scott's got to maintain some defensive pressure. Agnes inside to Worthy Wiles. Mitchell Carew from three-point range, no good. Cameron Corhin with the rebound for the Cardinals. From the left side, no good. Again, Cameron Brown misses. The Scots rebound. Here's Worthy Wiles with a dish to Michael Agnes from the corner. Agnes with a three-pointer. And the senior is on the board here in the second half. Scots lead 40-36. Scots still in their man defense there. Always going to have some help side. There's Agnes helping right there. Hardenberg with a little bump, and he's going to get called for the foul. First foul here in the second half goes against the Scots, Luke Hardenberg. Cardinals will inbound underneath their own basket, trailing by 4 at the 5:51 mark here in the third. Tyson from three-point range. Boy, you saw a little bit of that athleticism right there as he hits a long three. He has 11. And cuts the lead to just 1 for the Scots. Luke Hardenberg all alone on the three-point line, no good. Cardinals rebound, chance to take the lead here for John Paull II. Nice little dish, and Leaner unable to convert, and Obaseki's going to go to the line for 2. Again, the John Paull II Cardinals, led by Coach Dan Lee. Very talented team, and I'm sure he was not very happy with their first half performance. Manny Obaseki knocks the first one down, and he has 5 for the game. 1 more to come. Chance to take the lead for the Cardinals, and he does just that. Texas A&M commit has got 6 for the game, and again, pull back there. Crow, no good. Crow from the side, no good. The Scots unable to convert a transition 3. Nice, number 1, Nate Stafford with a big three-point shot. And the lead is now 4 for the Cardinals, that they have done all the damage here in the second half. Scots turn it over. Again, a pass getting through the legs of Mitchell Carew. Scots call a timeout here and kind of regroup a little bit. So we've seen a little 12-3 run by the Cardinals here to start the third quarter as the Scots had a 5-point lead, 37-32 at half, and the Cardinals have come out and really put a little motivation, and they now lead 44-40 with just over 5 minutes to play in the third. Again, the Scots really played well in the first half. A lot of people got involved in the game. A lot of guys making their first appearance in the varsity lineup, and have really been a real good team first half. So Scots need to hang in there and see what they can do. Scott's playing without Jackson Heiss, who's still with the football program, and Alex Taylor did not suit up today. So the Scots have some guys that really excited about this coming season, and it should be fun. It should be a real test for the Scots here in non-district play, as Coach Peeler and Coach Snowden really want to get them tested, really want to get them district and playoff ready here during the non-district part of the season. The Cardinals will inbound following the turnover by the Scots. Manny Obaseki will inbound to Nate Stafford. Again, a 12-3 run to start this third quarter for the Cardinals. Tyson, Texas Tech commit. Step back. He's going to get called for a travel. And Tyson on a little step back move is called for a travel. And now the Cardinals turn it over. Scots will inbound. Again, some talented kids on the floor. And throwing a little backcourt pressure again. There's Mitchell Carew. Nice little move there to get through the pressure. Oh, inside, unable to convert is Hardenberg. Mitchell Carew grabs a loose ball. Jack Peace to the basket, unable to get it. There's a little foul on Stafford. And Worthy Wiles with gathering the loose ball, and Nate Stafford trying for a big steal, unable to come up with it. Scots will inbound in the front court. Jack Peace, Scots line up in their little box set. It'll probably be a set play. Coach Peeler and Coach Snowden do a great job on these set plays coming out of dead ball spots. Little throw inside to Worthy. Jack's down the left side, throws up a hook, fall away hook, no good. Cardinals come up with the rebound. Tyson, cross court to Obaseki, step back three, no good. Rebound Kendall, no good. Hardenberg clears for the Scots. Scots in transition. Worthy Wiles from the right corner, no good. Again, two Scots trying for that one between Crow and Peace, and neither one could come up with it, and the Cardinals will inbound. Nearing the halfway point here in the third quarter, Cardinals have really put a spurt together. There's a little shuffle step there, and Corin is called for a travel. Turns it over. Scots had a nice timeout there by Coach Peeler, trying to settle them down. They looked a little bit rattled there by this early spurt by the Cardinals. And again, nice steal there by Stafford, unable to retain his balance there on the baseline. Scots to inbound against man pressure. Now they're going to trap. You got to be able to get the ball out of this trap. Scots are going to see this. Jack Peace all the way to the rim. He is fouled. He will shoot 2 free throws. Let's see who they're going to call for that one. It is Stafford with the foul call, and that'll be his second. And Jack Peace will go to the line for 2 shots. Jack Peace had a great junior campaign and leading the Scots. He does such a great job of getting to the rim. He's really worked on his outside shooting here in the offseason. We expect to see that much improved. Always been a clutch free throw shooter, as Jack's able to knock down the first one. The second one is no good. Kendall clears the boards for the Cardinals. Nate Stafford. Tyson inside, works his way, powers his way to the back bucket, steps on the out-of-bounds line, and Worthy Wiles with some great defense that time against the Texas Tech commit. Again, out of backcourt trap. Rhodes across to Jack, to Hardenberg in the corner. Worthy Wiles inside to Hardenberg. Outside of Rhodes Crow. Again, Hardenberg Scots reset. Again, looking for something inside if they can, but there is a lot of traffic in there. Crows on the left wing. Inside to Worthy Wiles. Nice little cut. Worthy to the basket. He's fouled. Unintimidated by the big guys inside. Worthy Wiles takes it inside, and it looks like the foul is going to go against Manny Obaseki, and that will be his second, and Worthy will go to the line for 2 shots. First one's a little long, no good. Subs in for the Scots. Going to see Colson Messer and number 11, John McPherson, checking in for the Scots. Had some good minutes there in the first half for both young men. Worthy Wiles with 1 more. Scots trail by 3. He knocks it down, cutting the lead to just a bucket here. Cardinals bring it up. Manny Obaseki with the ball. Three-point short by Tyson. Thought he was fouled inside, and Corhin is going to come up with the offensive rebound and wave off the dunk, and it's a foul on the floor, and they're going to get, looks like Messer for the foul. Cardinals will inbound, a nice little lob inside, and Cameron Corhin is able to finish with his second bucket of the second half. And a travel there by Worthy Wiles, a caught a ball, a little traffic, and the Scots turn it over. Kendall inbounds, Obaseki to Tyson. Cardinals set it up. Corhin back to Tyson at the elbow. Looking inside, nothing there. Kendall crossover dribble, and he has been pushed as he drives to the basket by McPherson. It should be McPherson's first. Cardinals will inbound under their own hoop. Inbound, Nate Stafford from 3, no good. Rebound to McPherson. Scots in transition. Little bump there by Stafford. Let's see if they call it. They do. That will be his third. Scots will inbound underneath their basket. Again, these are great set plays. Coach Peeler will get a good look out of this, you can bet. Little straight line look. Mitchell Carew from outside with a 3-ball, and he's got it. Scots needed that in a big way. Mitchell Carew with a big 3-pointer, and the Scots cut the lead to 1. 46-45 with 2:16 to play here in the third. Scots with a much-needed 3-ball from Mitchell Carew. Obaseki brings it up. Just token pressure by the Scots there in the backcourt. Good man defense is what you'll see from Highland Park. Cameron Brown, he hits that one. And his second 3-ball of the game. And again, a nice answer there by the Cardinals. Backcourt pressure again. Over the top to Messer. To Crow across court. Again, the Scots reset. Breaking pressure. Unable to get the ball to the rim. Now they're going to set and run a little offense. Worthy Wiles inside. To Rhodes Crow, no good. A little short on the 3-ball from the left corner. Tyson with the rebound. Nothing inside. Scott's clogging it up. Inside, a big dunk by Tyson with a nice follow. And it is his 5th of the game and his 13th point of the afternoon. Again, good pressure by the Cardinals. Scots break it. Worthy Wiles unable to finish. Crow with the rebound. Messer to Mitchell Carew. Mitchell inside, little scoop, no good. Tip back by Worthy Wiles, no good. Inside of a minute to go. Tyson for 3 outside, that's a big bucket. Texas Tech commit is lighting it up here. That's his 8th point of the quarter. Match what he had in the first half. Crow to Carew. Outside shot by McPherson, and he scores. And Scots again with a needed response there from Tyson's 3 to the corner with McPherson's 3 from the Scots right corner. 25 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Kendall back to Tyson. Scots try a little trap, force a little pressure. Cross court, Obaseki with the ball. Holding for the last shot for the Cardinals. Obaseki dishes. Cameron Brown hit his last one, and he hits another one. His third three of the afternoon and his second here in the third quarter. And what a great quarter it was for John Paull II as they were able to distance themselves from the Scots, outscoring the Scots in the third quarter 25-11, and really turned the tables on the Scots. So a 9-point lead the Cardinals will take to the fourth quarter, and the Scots need to just kind of hang in there a little bit, maybe pick up the defense a little bit, watch those offensive rebounds. They have really been costly. In the third quarter there, we saw Cameron Corrin with 4, big Cameron Brown with 2 big 3 balls, and Jalen Tyson with 8 himself to go with the 8 he had in the first half to lead the way with 16 for the Cardinals. Again, this has been a very tough match, and again, the Scots have hung pretty tough against a very talented JP2 Cardinals team, who great things are expected from them. Lots of size they can put on the floor against a much smaller Highland Park group. So Scots will start the fourth quarter, with Jack Pease, Michael Egnes, Coleman Messer, Luke Hardenberg, and Robert Sweet on the floor. There's Corrin with the ball up top to Tyson. Step back 3, no good. Good block out by Jack Pease. And the Scots are in transition. Michael Egnes all the way to the basket, no good. A lot of contact there from Tyson, unable to finish for Egnes. Inside Corrin, well, nice catch. Unable to finish, he'll get his own rebound and he'll be fouled. Cameron Corrin with a nice catch, a ball thrown a little bit behind him, and he will go to the line with 2. And a real nice transition right there by the Cardinals. Corrin with 12. Let's make it 13. Ten-point lead for the Cardinals, 58-48. We're playing in the fourth. And he knocks down the second. Scott's trying for a quick bucket. Michael Egnes from 3-point, no good, short. Rebound to Corrin again, and out to Cameron Brown. He turns it over and then is called for the foul as he dives for his loose ball. He's kind of lost control of that dribble. Scott's with the ball on the side. Looks like McElroy will inbound for the Scots. Luke Hardenberg inside it. Ball batted away. Jack Pease comes up with it. Inside turnover. Cardinals slow it up a little bit. Get the ball to Nate Stafford. Inside, they're going to call a block. It's going to go against Colson Messer. The Cardinals will inbound underneath their own basket. That's the 6th team foul on the Scots. Next one will put the Cardinals in the penalty. Good defense, lob thrown in there. Worthy Wiles grabs the loose ball to Luke Hardenberg. Lots of contact inside. Again, unable to finish. Worthy Wiles with a little reverse makes the bucket, and nice little putback there by Worthy. Scots down 9, 59-50 at the 6.5-minute mark here in the fourth. Nate Stafford to the rim, kicks out. Brown again, and this time he hits it again. Another one. Cameron Brown had a little bit of a cold spell in the first half, really heating it up here in the second with his third 3 of the second half. Luke Hardenberg, cross-court pressure. Good find by Michael Egnes. It is McElroy. Scott set it up. Jack Pease with the ball, top of the key. Getting the ball screen from Worthy Wiles. Little spin move. Nice play. Jack Pease and Worthy Wiles. Little 2-man game. Worthy's able to finish. Worthy now has 15 for the game. Scots cut the lead back to 10. But loose ball again. Michael Agnes picks up the loose ball. Stafford lost the handle. Back across the Worthy Wiles. He lost it back to Agnes inside, and he will score and get fouled. Tyson saying he almost straight up, but nice little play by Agnes to come up with the loose ball and able to put it back on the rim very, very quickly, and able to get the and one opportunity here. Scots cut it to 8 here with 5.5 minutes to play in the fourth. Michael Agnes completes the three-point play. Scots cut the lead. 7-point game now. Obaseki, Tyson, two-man game at the top. Throws it inside. Tyson with a long three, and he knocks that one down. Boy, you're starting to see the pedigree of these D1 commits really coming up as Jalen Tyson hits his third three of the half, and he has 19 for the game. Hardenberg under duress by Obaseki. Ball slapped away by Agnes. Agnes with a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Scots on their possession. Great defense that time by Manny Obaseki as he was able to force Michael Agnes to the ground, and Scots were able to retain possession on the alternate possession here. 10-point game with 5:01 to play here in the fourth. Scots will inbound. Much needed hoop. The spurt by the Cardinals to start the second half has really been the difference on a 12-3 run here to start the second half. Jack Peace, Worthy Wiles tried that little two-man game. Michael Agnes inside, unable. Too many big guys in there. McElroy with a three, no good. Rebound to Corhin, and Cardinals have the ball in transition to Tyson. Tyson with a long contested three, no good. Good block out by Hardenberg. Scott's on the move. Wiles to McElroy for a three, no good. Short gets his own rebound. Jack Peace for three, no good. Michael Agnes with the rebound. Scots try again. Jack Peace with three, no good. Agnes again inside battling. Scott's had three good looks at three-point shots and unable to come up with it. Coach Lee is going to call timeout for the Cardinals. 4:10 to play. Cardinals lead 65-55 here in the season opening game, brought to you by Game On Sports, who will be bringing you Highland Park varsity basketball all season long. Scots have hung in there tough. They had a 37-32 halftime lead, only to see it evaporate by a great 25-point quarter from the Cardinals as they took a 57-48 lead into the fourth quarter. They now lead at 65-55 with 4:10 to play. We've seen some of that pedigree come out. The Texas Tech commit, Jalen Tyson, has really been on fire here with 19, and he's got 11 of that here in the second half. So he has really lit it up, and we've starting to see a little bit. We've seen four threes from Cameron Brown, 3 here in the second half. He's got the ball in the corner, back to Nick Kendall. Kendall to Obaseki, the Texas A&M commit. 2 quality Division I programs, and you got to throw Cameron Corhin in that mix, and he's got a lot of offers, just hadn't decided what he wants to do yet. Here's Manny Obaseki with the ball. Scott's showing some good defense, good help side. Nice little lob inside, and it's Corhin again with a nice follow. Great play by Obaseki to find him. A little foul there, and Cameron Brown's going to get called for the foul. Corhin with 16 today, and his presence inside that 6'9" frame has been really tough on the Scots inside, contesting every shot at the rim and making it really tough for the Scots. Jack Peace misses the first one, and the Scots unable to cut into that 12-point game. 67-55, 3:20 to play here in the season opening game for the Scots. There's Tyson inside, ball's deflected out of bounds. Wasn't quite looking for it. And Corhin saying that was my bad, and Tyson trying to get him inside a little give and go. Jack Peace and Jalen Tyson matched up there in the backcourt. Peace all the way to the rim, kicks out Worthy Wiles from the left corner, and he knocks it down. Big three ball. Coach Peeler will call timeout. Scots with a big answer right there. Scots cut it to single digits, 67-58 at the 3-minute mark. And the Scots with a big three ball that time. The season continues on Monday as on Tuesday as the Scots will travel, will actually get Wiley coming here for a 7:30 start Tuesday, November 17th. So look for that on Game On Sports here coming up on Tuesday. So Scots have a really tough non-district schedule, as I've said before, and you can see some of these opponents are big-time playoff contenders, traditionally good programs. Wiley went to the Final Four last year. Louisville is a great team. Argyle went to the state tournament in their bracket. Hebron has always been great. McKinney's always a talented team. St. Mark's may be as good as anybody in the state. Prosper, Grand Prairie, Lake Highlands, and Rockwall, Richardson. I mean, the list is a who's who of basketball here in the Metroplex. So you can expect the Scots to really be tested by the time district play starts. We're inside of 3 minutes now. Scots trail by 9. And the Cardinals kind of slow it up a little bit. Obaseki inside, Corin with the ball. Back to Obaseki to the rim. Nope, he's called for a offensive foul with a little hook and turns it over. Scott's got a big three the last time from Worthy Wiles to cut it to single digits. Jack Peace feeling a little pressure from Cameron Brown. Back cut by Agnes. Ooh, that was tough. Almost another back cut basket there by Agnes and Worthy Wiles. And the Scots turn it over. Tyson brings it up. Gets a little trap. Scots put a little pressure, trying to create some turnovers. Cameron Brown from the corner, no good. Big rebound again by Corin. A little push inside, and Hardenberg's going to get called for a foul. That was probably a toughie right there because it looked like he got a little push with that elbow front shoulder. So anyway, it's going to count as a bucket and an and one opportunity for Cameron Corin, the 6'9" junior, who's getting looks from a lot of quality programs throughout the country. Michael Agnes pulls up on his dribble, cross court to Hardenberg near the 2-minute mark of the fourth. Mitchell Carew hits a big three ball, and coach will call timeout again as Carew answers. Scott's back within single digits. 2:01 to play here in the fourth. The Scots trail 70-61 as Mitchell Carew with his fourth three of the game, and he has got really had a great beginning to his season with 14. Senior captain has been red hot. The leading scorer for the Scots has been Worthy Wiles with 18, and followed closely by Carew with his 14. So Scots have really played well. They've stuck it, hung in there pretty tough. I really have been impressed with what I've seen by the Scots, just tenacity against a very talented JP2 Cardinal team. Obaseki with the ball. Cardinals really put a little spurt in there to start this second half, and they have never looked back. Tyson inside, he will be fouled. Let's see if they get Hardenberg again. No, I think they're going to call. I think they're called Carew with that one. That will be just his first. And A miss by Tyson. And that's about all he's done wrong here in the second half, and he misses again. So an 0 for 2 trip for Jalen Tyson as he goes to the line, and Scots again trail by 9. 1.5 minutes to go in this opener for both teams. Agnes kicks across. It's Worthy Wiles. Corner. Nice dive cut by Luke Hardenberg, and he's able to finish. Coach Peeler calls another timeout. Hardenberg with his first bucket of the second half, and he's got 8 for the game. Nice little dive cut there by Hardenberg, and real good find. So the Scots get back to as close as they've been here since early in the third quarter with the 7-point deficit, 63-70. So the Scots will have to try to put a little backcourt pressure, try to turn the Cardinals over. It's been a real fun and entertaining opener here in Highlander Fieldhouse, and probably be a great indication of things to come. Again, a tough schedule. The Scots will be in a new district this year, kind of a new with some old familiar faces. They're going to be with Mesquite Poteet, West Mesquite, Crandall, North Forney, Greenville, and Royce City. So some of those names we've played in the past, been in district with them. Crandall moving up to 5A this year is always going to be interesting. They play some quality ball out there. They've had great success at the 4A level. You're going to see some teams like West Mesquite who are always very, very talented. And we'll see how the Scots fare with that tough non-district schedule to get them ready for district play. Here's Obaseki, cross court back to Nick Kendall and to Cameron Brown. Playing a little chase with the Scots, back over to Nick Kendall. Michael Agnes D's him up. Foul on Agnes. Again, trying for a steal, unable to come up with one. Agnes with the foul. That's going to send Nick Kendall to the line for, should be 2 shots. Let's see if maybe that was just the, nope, it's just still the 1-and-1. He knocks the first one down and will get the bonus. Nick Kendall with 8 in the game will get the second. And puts the Cardinals back out in front by 9. Kendall leaves the game. Carew will inbound on the baseline to Jack Pease. Just man pressure by the Cardinals. Make the Scots work a little bit in the backcourt. Jack Pease all the way, gets the ball tipped by Obaseki and unable to convert. Nice take to the rim, though, by Jack Pease. Little alley-oop. Oh, attempt unable to convert his scoring, and he's got to get it a second time. He's had a couple of those where he's missed the first one and then maybe come back and made the second one. Nice one. He's got 21, and the Scots trail by 11. This is going to be a show right here. He's got another one. 23 for the big 6'9" junior, and the lead is now 13 for the Cardinals. We play 25 seconds to go, and the Scots turn it over again. Brown, now Obaseki had a little finger roll, and he scores. And this one quickly got out of hand here in the last minute of the play. 12 seconds to go in this one. Jack Peace with a take and a score, and Peace will get one of those takes to the rim, and he now has 5 for the game. And the Scots that will do it for the season opening game for the Highland Park Scots. And all in all, I'm kind of impressed with their effort. I know the Cardinals pulled away late and with a lot of baskets there in the last minute of play. Cameron Corian with a great performance. He had 23 for the game, and he leads the way. Jalen Tyson with 19 and contributing for that. The Scots really were impressive to me. They really played well, and I think that's really going to be a good thing to build on for the coming season. Luke Hardenberg had 8. Crow had 5. Jack Peace had 5. Mitchell Carew had 4 threes and a total of 14. And leading the way was Worthy Wiles with 18. So the Scots really with a good season opener here at Highlander Fieldhouse, and they'll be back in action here on Game On Sports on Tuesday with a big matchup here at home against the Wiley Pirates at 7:30. So look for you then as Highland Park basketball season long of 2020 and 2021 will be brought to you here by Game On Sports. I'm David Clark, and I'm signing off. Again, your final score, John Paull II Cardinals 78, the Highland Park Scots 65.